trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, Iowa, home of the Hawkeyes. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Really nice job by the defender knocking that one away. And
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard games just because of the body blow effect.
The Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Offenses that are great on 3rd downs, what do they do most of the time? They keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on 3rd and short. They convert. This offense has been so efficient on 3rd downs all throughout this season.
Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Got it in the middle. It's good. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting...
Iowa has the ball back on offense. They've spotted them a 10-0 start now to see if they can answer on this drive. Wide receiver going in motion. The receiver on a jet sweep. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off play action. Got a man. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one.
I know everyone's yelling, like, you didn't get the 1st down, we need more yards. But if you think about it, nice short completion, sets up a 3rd down. And guess what? Nowadays, 4th down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
Pulls it in. It's Patterson. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's the end of the 1st quarter, and now time for one of the great traditions in college football, when the entire crowd here in Iowa City will turn and give a wave to the children at the University of Iowa Sports Hospital. Everyone engaged, and we wave and salute those kids and wish them all the best. Always a treat to be here in Iowa and take part in a special moment. Hope these kids enjoy the rest of the game as we play on into the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Card in the backfield, it's Patterson. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab, it's Patterson. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down.
Breaks into the open. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
I think the offensive coordinators are there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? I've got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs, and then hopefully move the football.
And the Hawkeyes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Looking downfield on 1st down. Hauls it in. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down. They'll give it to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Hawkeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The give to the tailback. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
You could clearly tell.
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. 1st down. Looking to throw. It falls incomplete. How about the trickeration on 1st down that just goes awry?
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He's got it.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And the Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Zings it complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. He makes the catch at the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeye!
And that was a
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. This is a game of swings and momentum and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all 3 phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and just stay aggressive. To understand, we've had success. We got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Keep the ball moving. Keep the ball moving.
Wants to go up top. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on 1st down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on 2nd down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Grabbed over the middle. It's Patterson. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to 4th down.
That's why, as a defense, you feel okay.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And this run won't give them any more room to operate, but at least they avoided the safety. 2nd and 10 from their own 1, and they must take care of the football. From his end zone, trying to loosen up this D. Finds his tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Looking for room. It's Washington. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pulls it in. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down.
And this offense has definitely got to take a second right here.
Running back searching for a hole. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll try to move the chains on this third and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work.
And how about the defense? How big was that stop? Forcing the punt, getting it back to the offense, and all of a sudden, you feel the momentum now on their side.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts. The big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the grab. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. Rushes on him. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Lost to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Throws to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
When you're down late in the game and you got to make plays, it's really tough not to force the football. You could tell quarterback forces the football. Defense comes up with a huge interception.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not. He'll keep it himself. Breaks the tackle. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Under fire. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick.
Turning it on. Ripping through the defense. They finally get him stopped. This veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Moore will throw. Makes the catch. It's Whittington. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man to the left. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. They'll snap it from the 30 on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Moore. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. The play action fake. The quick out. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Ducks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He'll pull it on the read. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense becomes even more heightened in this area of the field. You get the short yardage situations, the goal with those situations. They got to be dialed in. That's 2 big stops in a row by this defense. Forcing a 3rd and goal, putting some pressure.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And that is how it's done.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And the timing just a hair off. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long.
Timeout, Indiana.
Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Moore to the air. Oh, he wants it all. Makes the catch on the right side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, and the ball is out. Who's going to get it? It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? Something about missed field goals, even long ones like that, a bit demoralizing. Now the offense set up at about the 38-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on third and long. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pulls it in inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Trying play action. Touchdown, Oregon! The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The screen, and watch out. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down.
Well, they weren't able to gain a lot.
Moore will throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hughes. Still running at the 40. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Trying the left side. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Stewart. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. And the Ducks with an absolute gift to start this drive with goal to go. Looking to throw on first down. Going for 6. Touchdown, Ducks! Quick. On the ground, it's Hughes. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Fires on the move. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? The Ducks are in the hurry-up.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Now the play fake. Under fire. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Bounced right back to them. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
You got to...
That 55-yard field goal attempt went awry, and now to make matters worse, they'll give it up 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, running back on the move. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Finds his man. It's Moore. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Moore to the air. Finds his big tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Ducks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Going to the run, it's Hughes. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds his big tight end. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down. And the Ducks will hustle to the line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball come out and fall to the ground.
How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Let's it fly. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Takes it the other way. He's inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Indiana! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
So much pressure on this defense just to get a stop on this drive. They were trailing, but after that turn of events and the interception, they've now got the lead. And remember, they're going to have to come right back on the field. They've got to be able to refocus themselves, but what a play.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Creates a little space, and he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committed to blocking. The running back doesn't.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got it behind the line. It's Hughes. There he goes. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. Plays like that, but just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch him when they're...
Catch inside the 25. And he's brought down after a huge completion. After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 13. Running the red zone. It's Hughes. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Moore will throw. Here's a heat. Got it. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the 4th quarter, that ramps up the pressure. Bring in the heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. And the D denied them on 2nd and goal.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. Touchdown! Never a reason to panic. Just run your offense. Plenty of time here. Down 1 possession late in the 4th. Motion from the back. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Whittington. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. To the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's low. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Moore to the air. more. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
Brings up second down.
Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, they're after him. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, this defense is still playing so hard here late in the game in the fourth quarter. Offense taking a shot into the end zone. Defender in incredible position, and he's able to knock that one away incomplete.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He wants a big play here late. And that one is picked up in the end zone. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And that is a backbreaker. It's 4th down, though. Listen, you got to throw the...
They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extreme.